In the battery EV field, there's a new kid on the block, yet many have yet to hear about this company. Some say they're Tesla copycats, but with lower prices and longer driving range. And get this, these EVs are sold without a battery. If you think that's odd, stay with me. The idea is that you just pay for a battery subscription and you can drive up to a station for a quick battery swap. No more plugging in your EV and a long wait time. Today I'm talking about NIO and why Tesla should be nervous. Now, if you're an average American consumer, you probably haven't heard about NIO, and I don't blame you. The company isn't even 10 years old. NIO realized batteries add significant cost to an electric vehicle, and they wanted to compete with the big names in the traditional gasoline-powered market. So they brainstormed how to reduce EV battery costs, and here's what they came up with. Just remove the cost of the battery from the product completely. This would make their EVs more affordable, accessible, and reusable. Sounds like a no-brainer, only in hindsight, and it's really revolutionary. Now, NIO did have some home charging stations for their batteries, but very few homes in China actually had the needed infrastructure to support the installation of home charging points. Most Chinese EV consumers live in super large cities, high-rise condos. In other words, self-installation home charging stations weren't an attractive choice, let alone even an option. So NIO decided to establish a battery swapping station and network. They call it Battery as a Service, or BaaS for short. Basically, it's a battery subscription plan. Here's how it works. Consumers buy a NIO electric car nearly $11,000 cheaper than other EVs. The car is cheaper because it doesn't come with a battery inside. Instead, you pay for the NIO EV battery subscription plan to replace your batteries whenever needed. Imagine if you can save 11 grand on an EV and instead pay a nominal subscription fee, and you don't have to worry about battery repair costs. Wouldn't you take that offer? This is a new idea for many Americans, but NIO has been doing it for 2 years already. Under NIO's BaaS subscription plans, consumers pay just $12 monthly fee to lease a battery, and as part of this special subscription, they have access to free charging and swapping services too. As of last year, NIO had executed more than 2 million battery swaps, and almost 40% of their consumer base had converted over to the BaaS plan. But it gets better. The service is offered through a mobile-based solution that's connected to a network of battery swapping facilities, and the swapping process is completely automatic. Here's how it works. First, you drive your EV to the station. From there, it's serviced by a car lift system that replaces the batteries automatically. Every battery pack that's removed from a vehicle for electrical performance gets inspected by a cloud-based battery management system before it gets recharged for the next drive. If any problems get identified, the battery gets taken out of circulation and sent in for repairs. And battery swaps at these stations are fast. It takes an average of 3 to 5 minutes to replace the existing battery in the vehicle with a fully charged one. Compare that to an average of 75 minutes to fully charge at a supercharging station. Now it's more like pumping gas into a combustion engine car. Just how large are these swapping stations anyway? NIO swapping stations were as large as 3 whole parking spaces. Talk about picking a punch in a tiny footprint. The size of these stations makes them convenient to install in parking facilities and even in crowded public places. As of last year, NIO had installed 301 battery swapping stations across China, and by 2025, they plan to expand to 3,000 swapping stations globally. Did you know that these battery swaps are also cheaper than other battery alternatives for EVs? NIO's service offers 6 swaps a month for $12 monthly subscription plan. 6 swaps would get you around 1,500 miles of range. So that equates to about 10 cents per mile. Tesla superchargers, on the other hand, cost you a tad more than that. And if you have problems with the battery, you have to think about those repair costs too for the battery. To ensure that any new batteries can fit older cars, NIO standardized their battery sizes. That makes it possible for those batteries to become a replaceable module in a larger vehicle. As of last year, there were some 75,500 NIO EVs on the road. Analysts estimate that the BaaS subscription service generated about $4.5 million in monthly recurring revenue. We're talking a whopping $54 million a year. And this revenue is only expected to increase as NIO expands its production. NIO was co-founded in China back in 2014 by 2 entrepreneurs named William Li and Li Hong Qin. As of now, they have no manufacturing factories here in the U.S. Their international business headquarters is located in Shanghai. But actually, NIO isn't limited to just China. They have offices in places like Beijing, Munich, Oxford, Oslo, and even San Jose, California. Some are creating the buzz that NIO is China's answer to Tesla. Believe it or not, China is actually a leading car manufacturing country. For years, China has been subsidizing in EVs, and every year, EVs account for a large share of new registrations in China. So how did this company go from being a small startup to becoming China's answer to Tesla? As of this year, NIO has already produced over 100,000 cars in China, and that milestone did not go unnoticed by the global EV community. In fact, even Elon Musk tweeted out his congratulations to NIO for reaching that tough milestone of 100,000 units. That's not all. If you think 100,000 cars is a feat, well, listen to this. Just this past May, NIO announced that they had delivered almost 205,000 vehicles globally. In fact, NIO is already among the biggest car makers in the world in terms of market value. Right now, its market cap's around $34 billion. That puts them in a similar playing field with Hyundai, Kia, Volvo, Nissan, and Renault. How did NIO reach such high numbers in such a short period of time? Well, it has to do with their creative, outside-the-box thinkings. And NIO is expanding. First up, they're in Norway now. Norway was officially the first European market to become home to NIO's electric vehicles and unique charging infrastructure. This includes ES8 SUV and ET7 Salon models. And while they're not super popular or mainstream yet, they've received plenty of positive reviews. The first battery swap station in Norway opened this past January. The NIO stations are basically identical to the ones in China. Unlike the Chinese stations, they need less than 5 minutes to extract the depleted batteries from the EV and install a fresh pack that's been charged to 90%. The reason they don't charge to 100% is because charging to 90% lengthens the life of the battery cells. Each Norwegian station holds 13 battery packs that are kept in temperature-controlled conditions to keep everything optimal. You can imagine why that's important when you consider the frigid temperatures in Norway, especially their infamously long and cold winters. Norwegian NIO owners who opted to select the Boss subscription and not buy the battery pack will be able to use the swapping station for 2 free swaps each month or get the equivalent kilowatt hours of charge. Any additional swaps are available at an extra cost. Currently in Norway, NIO is charging €10 per swap plus an additional 20 euro cents per kilowatt hour. NIO's Boss service came to Norway only since past March. And get this, around 92% of Norwegians who bought a NIO opted for Boss. This has given NIO further proof of concept. And now NIO plans to expand across Europe. Currently, 20 more expansions are under construction. And by the end of this year, NIO plans to set up shop in Deutschland, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, and the Netherlands. But what about here in the U.S.? Well, NIO does have an office on American soil. It's located in San Jose, California, and it's not small. It's a 202,000 square foot corporate facility they have over there. Recently, Chinese media released some reports about a few eye-catching job announcements from NIO. Specifically, NIO is hiring professionals experienced in factory building in the United States. The company is also hiring a blueprint planner with experience in at least one U.S. factory project. So, does this mean that NIO will open a factory in the U.S.? If you ask me, I'd say it looks like it. If you consider the specific job opening, it's almost undeniable proof of NIO's current plans for an American factory. But as of right now, the company hasn't disclosed any details about this. Now, if you think building a factory in the U.S. might be straightforward, well, it's not as simple as that. But it'll be even more complex for NIO because of how they manufacture their cars. Analysts are wondering how exactly NIO would assemble their EVs when they build their factory here. Here's the thing. Currently, NIO doesn't manufacture any of its vehicles independently. Since 2016, they've been partnering with Jianghuai Automobile Group, or JAC for short. JAC is a state-owned automobile manufacturer. NIO pays JAC for each vehicle that JAC makes for them. All of these vehicles are produced in the NIO Advanced Manufacturing base in the province of Anhui in China. If NIO does come to the U.S., it's unclear if it'll be managed independently by NIO or co-managed by NIO and JAC. And if JAC does end up getting involved, the involvement of a Chinese state-owned company would most likely catch the attention of U.S. regulators and politicians. But now, let's talk about another one of NIO's automotive innovations. A few weeks ago, NIO announced their brand new electric SUV, the ES7. And boy, this will be a tough competition for the Tesla Model Y. The ES7 is only the 4th vehicle for NIO today. This new SUV will cost anywhere around $70,000. But this isn't any old SUV. It's NIO's fastest SUV. It can hit 60 miles an hour in less than 4 seconds. On a full battery, the ES7 will be able to travel 301 miles, where the Tesla Model Y can travel 330 on a single full charge. So not a huge difference. But Tesla does beat the ES7 in the standard range department. Now, NIO does plan to offer an optional ultra-long-range battery pack. Reportedly, this will offer drivers a whopping 528 miles of driving range. Did you know that NIO aimed to make the ES7's cabin feel so comfy that it would be like your second living room. It comes with heated, ventilated, and even massaging front seats. Here's a feature the ES7 has, which the Tesla Model Y does not: bi-directional charging capability. That means your ES7 can actually share power with appliances and devices. Not only can the EV supply power to towed equipment, but you can also support vehicle-to-load discharging and camping mode to power outside devices too. If you're wondering when will the ES7 be released, well, last February, NIO said it unveiled the new SUV in April, but due to a rise in COVID cases, a mass lockdown was enforced throughout Shanghai, and that just happened to be where NIO's global headquarters is located. As a result, the debut was pushed to late May, but then there was another postponement. NIO announced they'd share details this summer. When NIO formed initially, the first car was the EP9 sports car. It wasn't a road legal car, but for track use only. Only 6 of these were sold to NIO investors for some 2.5 million British pounds each. It was an all-electric supercar that set the fastest lap times at a number of racetracks. In fact, in 2017, it was the world's fastest production electric car. NIO's first mass-produced car was the ES8. It was launched in 2018, and it was an all-electric SUV with a range of 311 miles. Considering how young the company is, they've come a long way already, and it'll be interesting to see how NIO enters the U.S. They say competition is good because it pushes all players to do more. So I feel it'll be a good thing for consumers if NIO enters the North American market soon. But now, you tell me. What do you think of the EV battery subscription plan? Do you think it's a better infrastructure than physical charging networks? Would you consider a NIO EV? And should Tesla be nervous? Please share by commenting below. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for your support.